If you just got out of prison and you don't know what to do to make money and you don't want to go back to prison, you don't want to sell drugs, then you're like me and this video is for you. I remember when I first got out of prison, I knew that I wanted to be rich, and I knew that I would do anything to become rich, just to be able to take care of my family. But I didn't know what to do. And 5 years later, since I've been out of prison, it's like almost I still don't know what to do. And the more I learn, the more I realize I don't even know what I'm doing. And I feel like that's part of everybody who's on this journey. But you're in luck, because I've literally went through so much crap that I have a few valuable skills that I could possibly help you guys out with, or at least a few mind changes that'll possibly get you looking in the right direction as far as money is concerned, and making money, being able to take care of your family without working a dead-end job or doing anything bad. So number one is, I realized this when I first got out of prison: you can't become rich with a job. It's impossible. You cannot become rich with a job. A job should be a stepping stone and a place to build the foundation when you get out. So, like, of course, you got to get a house and all that stuff. Getting a job is just to get the juice flowing, get your confidence rising. Because you get out of prison, you don't know have no money, and you're living at your mom's house or a relative's house or a halfway house. You ain't got no confidence, right? So you get the job. You probably have to pay the little $150 a week or whatever you're paying to be in this house. But your confidence starts building. But that's not the end all be all. A job is not where you want to be. There's a few skills that will actually pay you and people get rich off of. And one of them happens to be social media, YouTube creation, short form reels, YouTube reels, any kind of reel. People these days don't have much to talk about. You could literally get on social media and talk about your prison experience and have thousands and thousands of dollars worth of brand deals and all that eventually by just talking about your prison experiences and stuff like that, or just everything you went through. So definitely look into social media. But I mean, in all reality, like anything with computers, AI, these are skills that you need to be looking into, and not just a job. Once you get the job, you get your schedule, you get the foundation, then you start to build on top of the job with learning. You can't just take the job and not go home at night and not learn and not open them books. So that's what I did. When I got out of prison, I got the job. I started working at I was painting machinery at a like a construction place. They buy machinery and I'd paint that. And then I went from there to the restaurant, or I went from there to an electrical place, and then from there to a restaurant, and then finally got off in sales and started cracking them, right? And you could do it too, but you have to start off with something quick. You don't have to, but it's easy just to start off with something quick, menial labor job, get the juice flowing, and then look into furthering your education. You cannot stop with self-development when you get out. It sounds crazy, right? I know you're thinking like, oh, I can't do social media and all this stuff, but you really can. You really could do social media. It's super easy. Get on there and talk about a prison fight story. I mean, look at the beginning of my social media. If you go down to my TikTok, my first few TikToks, they were like fight prison stuff. I don't even like talking about prison as far as like glorifying it. Another way you could get lots of amounts of money quick is with a business loan, but that is going to take a little bit of structure and building it up, and it's not going to be able to happen right off top. But if you get a job, start working on your credit, start learning, clean your credit, or if you already, or just put whatever you got to do to get your credit right for a business loan. You could also get a business loan using your personal credit right, not right when you get out, but pretty soon after you get out, if you invest in that as well. Another good skill is freight brokering. That's what I do. It's pretty easy getting. There's thousands of brokerages, and you can even start your own. It's just there's a long learning curve into entry. Of course, I can help you, or anybody can help you. But freight brokering is definitely another opportunity, because all you need is a laptop and a phone, and you could start on the side, at least initially, building your business and stuff. I mean, freight brokering is a full-time thing, but you could definitely start on the side while you have a job. I could go on and on, but the mentality I'm trying to give you about making the money and you know, just switching your mindset is get a high value skill and get into something that has no cap on the amount of money you can make. Sales, find a product that you can sell, all kinds of different stuff. But get into a high value skill, not one where you're capped out. If you're getting hourly and you work and you have to trade your time for hours and you get capped out, you can only make a certain amount of money. That's not good. You need to get something, a product or something where you can sell. And that's how you make money, you know, getting out of prison. Get the job, start a side hustle, start learning, thinking about stuff, man. If this video helped, like, subscribe. I love you guys. I'll be here again shortly. Y'all be good.